Hi, it's Lesley Fightmaster. We are at week 9, all the way up to week 9. This is day 57. We're going to do a flow with some hips and some crow poses, bakasanas. Bring your hands together. Set an intention for your practice today. All intentions are always welcome. Maybe it's a single word. Maybe you're sending out wonderful energy to somebody. And then we'll roll forward and come into extended child's pose. Hips toward the heels, reach your arms forward, lengthen out. Coming into your nice ujjayi, breathing in and out through the through the nose. Little constriction in the back of your throat as you breathe. On your next exhale, walk your hands over to the right and shift your hips off to your left. Inhale, bring your arms through center. Exhale, walk them over to the left as you shift your hips off to the right. Inhale, walk yourself through center. Come up to the knees, tuck the toes, downward dog. And as always, for this first one, just feel free to move any way you like, bending one knee and the other. Move your hips from side to side, getting your shoulders. Make sure that your arms are shoulder distance and your feet are hips width apart. And looking forward, we'll step the feet all the way up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward the hips over the heels. And inhale, press down through your feet, reach all the way up, lengthen up, look up, and exhale the hands down. Samastitihi, steady balance. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms face each other as you reach up. Exhale, right hand to the right side, lean over toward the right, reach your left arm in line with your ear, stretch out the side body. Inhale, reach both arms up. And shift your hips to the right. Take your left hand over to the left side as you reach over, shifting your right hip out and stretching the right side of the body. Inhale, reaching back up. And then exhale, hinge from your hips. Your hips go back as you fold forward and then bring your hips over your heels. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, and step back into plank pose. Lower all the way to your belly. Inhale for cobra. Press all the toenails down onto the mat. Pull your hands toward your heels. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, cobra, again, low or high, and then look over your right shoulder. Lightly press the pubic bone down and reach the tailbone toward your heels. Come to center and lower down. And again, inhale to come up, turn to look over the left shoulder. Keep your right shoulder head rolling back, tailbone toward heels, lift your belly. Come to center and lower down. Inhale into up dog if you can, thighs and knees off the floor if you're an up dog, or stay with cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press down into the base of your fingers as you lift up through your forearms, pressing the weight up to the hips and then down toward the heels. Look up, step or float your feet. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, fold. Root down, rise all the way up, inhale, and exhale the hands to the heart. Sweep your arms up on your inhale. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step or float, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press through your hands and feet, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lift the hips, make your way into downward facing dog. Look forward, step or hop the feet up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. And inhale, pressing down, reach all the way up. And exhale the hands to the heart. Inhale again, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Inhale, look up to lengthen. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steady breathing, arms and ears in line. Look up, step or hop the feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, press down and rise up. And exhale, hands to heart. Again, sweep your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips and fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Exhale, down dog. Come down onto the knees and then extend your right leg back. As you exhale, bring your right knee to the outside of your right tricep and round your back, pressing away from the floor. Set it down, left leg back and up. Exhale, bring your left knee, touch it to your left tricep, squeeze it in, press away from the floor, round your back, pull your belly in, pull your ribs in. And then walk your hands forward again, tuck your toes, coming back into down dog. Come to plank as you inhale. Exhale, round your back, chin toward chest. Inhale, regular plank. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale, regular plank. Exhale, rounded upper back plank. Still plank. Inhale, heart forward, regular plank. Lift the back to the knees. Exhale, press away from the floor, chin toward chest, round your back. Inhale, coming forward. As you exhale, make your way to down dog and then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. And then heel to your feet about as wide as the mat for malasana, squatting down with your knees toward the outsides of your triceps. If that's too much on your knees, come up so you're about halfway down instead of letting your hips drop down. Lift your chest so you can come halfway down and hold there. Or now squeeze your knees on the outsides of your arms. Bring your hands to the floor. Keep squeezing your knees on the outsides of the arms. Round the upper back like we just did. Pick up one or both feet. Look forward. Do not look down. Bakasana variation. And then lower down. So usually that one is a little bit easier. You can stay with it or take the knees up toward the armpits. It's the same idea. Squeeze the legs toward each other. Little rounding in the upper back. Look forward. Don't look down. Bring your heels up towards your buns. And then lower down back into malasana. And then walk yourself back into downward dog. Look forward, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, root down, reach all the way up, lengthen. And exhale, samastitihi. So we're going to add a little bakasana here to our flow. Do the best that you can. You can stick with that first one we did if you like. Bend the knees, come to chair pose first on the inhale. Bring your hands all the way down the center. Bring your knees up toward the armpits or down around the triceps. Lean your weight forward. Round your upper back. Squeeze your legs. Lift your feet, one or both. Keep the gaze forward. Either step back or float back into chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Step it through on the exhale. Stand the ball of the back foot. Rise up on the inhale. pull your right hip back, send your left hip forward, arrow straight arms. Exhale the hands down, chaturanga. Inhale, press through your hands and feet, and exhale, downward dog. Left leg floats up, inhale. Exhale, step it up. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Rise up on your inhale. Spin your triceps forward. Left hip's pulling back. Drop the tailbone down. And then exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, make your way back into down dog. Stretch back, lengthen through the spine. Look up, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And then bend the knees, Utkatasana. Reach up, weight into the heels. Exhale, Samastitihi. So we're going to add Bakasana again. This time there's an option for a headstand, only if you like to take it. So chair pose, exhale, Bakasana. So either you're going to stay working on your Bakasana as long as you like, or reach the crown of your head down. Let your knees slide down your arms a little bit. Line up your wrists right below your elbows and make your way into tripod headstand or Mukta Hasta Shirsasana. Lift the shoulders away from the ears. Make your way into a pike position. Hips go past the shoulders. Step or float, chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog, exhaling back into downward dog. If that didn't work out very well, push pause, try it again if you like. Right leg up, inhale, exhale, step it up, stand the ball of your back foot, crescent pose, rise up, pull the right hip back, drop the tailbone down. Now we're going to open into Warrior Two. Line up your front heel with your back arch. Drop your front hip down. Open up your hips and your shoulders. Look over your right fingertips. And drop the left arm reverse. Make sure your right knee is right over your second toe. Inhale up. Exhale, windmill the arms down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Stand the ball of the back foot first for crescent. Reach up nice and tall. Left hip's pulling back, the right hip's coming forward. Now heel to arch, open into Warrior Two. Make sure that left knee is pointing directly over your middle toes. Inner back thigh lifting up. That left hip's dropping down. And drop your right arm reverse. Inhale to come up. Exhale, windmill the arms down, chaturanga, or skip it. Go right to down dog if you like. Inhaling up dog and exhaling down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Feel free to take the knees down if you like. Look forward, step or hop the feet, inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold, hips over heels. Bend your knees, Utkatasana, drop the hips, reach up, and Samastitihi. So we're going to do similar to the last one. Bend the knees, Utkatasana, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down the center. Take your knees up toward the armpits, again toward Bakasana. So feel free to practice the Bakasana, or slide your knees down your arms, crown of your head. Make sure it's the very crown of your head on the floor. Line up your wrists under your elbows. Make your way up into the headstand or not. This time, from the headstand, we'll make our way back down. So bend your knees. Now take your knees on the outsides of the triceps. Press, 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 press. Lift the head, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Stand the ball of the back foot, crescent pose. So again, if that went a little too fast, if you want to play with it, please push the pause button and try it again. So hands to heart. If you're moving on, take your left elbow across and twist. Crescent twist. Make sure that right knee is over the ankle. Always important to keep the knee safe. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up. And then take the back heel flat, line up front heel and back arch, warrior two. And drop the left arm to reverse. Now straighten the right leg, reverse triangle. Inhale, come up, shift your hips back, leaning forward. Take your right hand down to the shin or the floor or a block. Left arm is up, shoulders are in line with each other. Draw your right hip under you. And then left hand to the left hip, bend your right knee over the ankle, half moon. Your right hand about 12 inches in front, pinky toe side of the foot. Lift your left arm if you're steady. And then either stay there or bend your left knee, reaching for the pinky toe side of the foot. Chakrasana variation, press the foot straight back behind you, opening the quadricep muscles and the hip flexors. Release the foot if you have it. Slowly bend the front knee and make your way back into warrior two. And then windmill the arms down. Take a vinyasa, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling back into down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Come on up into crescent. Reach up, lengthen tall. Now lean forward and hook your left arm across for a twist. Press the palms right in toward the center of your chest. Widen across your collarbones. Reach through your back heel, pulling the left hip back and dropping it down. Unwind your twist, come up into crescent, and then take your back foot flat, again lining heel to arch. Gaze over the front fingertips, then drop the right arm reverse. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhaling up, walk it in a little if you like for triangle pose. Reverse triangle. And then inhale up, shift the hips back, reach out and down, left hand to the shin or floor or block. Right arm is up. Press into the base of the big toe of the left foot. Keep the weight there. And then take your right hand to the hip, bend your left knee over the ankle. Lift the back leg when you're ready. Your left hand is about 12 inches in front. Make sure it's on the pinky toe side of the foot, even further behind the back. Either stay with half moon or chakrasana. Bend the knee, reach for the pinky toe side of the foot, and press it back. And then we'll slowly release that foot. Start to bend your left knee. Set your right leg down back into warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Vinyasa. Inhaling to press up and exhaling back into your down dog. Take a break if you like. And look forward, step or hop through to seated. And then lie down. We'll set up for bridge. Take your feet hips width apart and press yourself up into bridge, rolling the shoulders under. Spiral your thighs in toward each other. Keep your chin away from your chest and breathe here. Breathe more into the chest. And lower down as you exhale. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Take a moment to come back to your intention that you set. Bring your legs back up, bridge pose, or you can take your hands up by the ears for wheel. So either way, if you're coming into wheel, line up wrists and elbows and press yourself up. Make sure the outer edges of your feet stay parallel. We also want our elbows to be parallel. Chin to chest if you're all the way up, and lower down, soles of your feet together, knees apart to rest. And then one more. Feet hips width, outer edges feet parallel, arms by your sides or up by the ears. Crown of the head if you're coming all the way up. press up. Elbows and wrists were lined up. Stretch out the whole front of the body. Tailbone is lengthening toward the backs of your knees, and your chest is pressing toward the back of your mat. Arms and ears in line. And then chin to chest and lower down. This time hug your knees in. And gently rock side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage. And begin to roll yourself back and forth, up and down the spine. Come up to seated. Cross at your shins and step or hop back into down dog. Right leg up, inhale, and bring it through for pigeon on the exhale. Pull the right hip back. So if pigeon doesn't work, you'll roll onto your back, take your right ankle above the left knee, thread the needle, or if there's another variation of a hip opener you like, take that. Inhale, lengthen, make sure your back foot is straight back behind you, that ankle isn't turning, and exhale forward. If your right hip is rolling down toward the floor, prop it up a little bit with a pillow or something you have so that your hips are level. And that is safer for the knee. Just take a few long rounds of breath here in our pigeon pose, our hip opener. And then we'll come back up. Take your left forearm parallel with the front of the mat. Reach your right arm straight up, or you can slide your left arm all the way across here on your left shoulder and bring your right arm up or around your back. And if you can find your toe back there, you can grab that toe and roll the right shoulder back for a twist. Unwind yourself. Roll onto your right hip for a moment as you swing your left leg forward and take it over across the right leg. Left hand behind, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, twist. Ardha Matsyendrasana. You can stay with that, or if you like to wrap it, you can take your right arm underneath your knee, and left arm behind the back and clasp, or hold your shirt. As you inhale, sit up tall, and as you exhale, roll your left shoulder back. And bring your head around to center, unwind your twist, and then put your left knee right on top of your right knee. Reach your right arm up, bend your elbow. Take your left hand behind your back. If you can clasp your hands, then clasp. If not, hold on to your shirt, or if you have a towel or something, you can use that. You can stay sitting up or exhale, hinge from your hips to come forward, but keep your spine long and keep lifting your left shoulder head up. So we don't want to round our backs here. This is Gomukhasana, or cow-faced pose. Inhale and come up. And either step or float back and make your way into downward facing dog. Or you could take a vinyasa if you'd like. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring it through for pigeon as soon as you finish your vinyasa if you're taking it. Pigeon doesn't work on this side. Come onto your back. Thread the needle instead, or another hip opening. Lengthen the spine on your inhale. Make sure those back toes are straight back behind you. The ankle isn't turning. Exhale, forward. So again, we want to have the left hip and the right hip in line. So if you're rolling off to your left hip, put a pillow under there. Or a towel or a blanket, whatever you have. Couple more long breaths in and out through the nose. Make sure you aren't creating any tension around those hips or in the shoulders or in the jaw. Walk yourself up, right forearm parallel with the front of the mat. Lift the left arm up and twist, or slide the right arm all the way through, coming onto the right shoulder. Left hand behind you, maybe finding your toe back there. And we'll unwind back to center. Sweep your right leg all the way to the front on the outside of the left leg. Inhale, left arm up, right hand is behind you. Exhale, hook your left elbow across and twist. Stay there, or wrap your right arm around, bring your left hand underneath your left thigh and clasp. Every inhale, sit up tall, and every exhale, roll the right shoulder back, looking over toward that right side. Bring the head to center and unwind. Cross your left knee on top of the right. And left arm up, bend the elbow. Take your right arm out to the side and bring it behind you, clasping hands, or hold your shirt or a towel. You can stay right here, sitting up tall, or exhale, hinge from your hips and come forward. Gomukhasana. Try and roll your right shoulder head up toward the ceiling, away from the floor, so you're not rounding. And inhale to come up, roll forward, step or float back, plank pose, and chaturanga. Inhale, press into up dog or cobra. Exhale, back into down dog. Look forward, step or hop and sit. Extend your legs. Inhale, reach up through the arms, and exhale, hinge from the hips forward. Inhale, lengthen again. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Bring your chest forward, lengthening through the spine. The belly is lengthening toward the thighs. And pull your toes back, flexing your ankles to firm your thigh muscles. Inhale, head up, and exhale to release. And we'll come onto our backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Cross your right knee on top of your left knee. Take your knees over to the left side as your hips shift to the right. Look over your right shoulder for a twist. If crossing your right knee over the left's a little too intense, just uncross them or take another variation on the twist. Inhale back to center. Shift your hips to the left a little, cross the left knee over the right. Exhale, knees to the right as you look over the left shoulder. And then center. We're going to make our way into Shavasana. So extend the legs out. Make sure you reach your tailbone towards your heels and lengthen the spine. Arms by the sides, your palms facing up. And just take a few moments to settle in. Make yourself nice and comfortable. And as you're resting here, and back to the second agreement, the Four Agreements, the book by Don Miguel Ruiz. The second agreement is again to never take anything personally or anyone. He says you can see how important this agreement is. Taking nothing personally helps you to break many habits and routines that trap you into needless suffering. Write this agreement on paper and put it on your refrigerator to remind you all the time. Don't take anything personally. If you keep this agreement, You can travel around the world with your heart completely open and no one can hurt you. You can say, I love you, without fear of being ridiculed or rejected. You can ask for what you need. You can say yes or you can say no, whatever you choose, without guilt or self-judgment. You can choose to follow your heart always. Start to reawaken your body. Make some movements in your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms overhead, reach through your legs, and bend your knees and roll off to your right side. I hope that you will always follow your heart. When you're ready, make your way up to seated. And we'll take the hands together in Anjali Mudra. Bring the hands to the forehead, reminding us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth, reminding us to have clear and loving communications. Send out this energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you again. I can't believe we're already at week 9. If you like today's class, please push the like button and share it. Tell your friends and subscribe if you haven't. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it's going. If you can leave a donation or send us a donation of any amount, there's a link below. Thank you so much.